welcome to Vlogmas day number 12. In yesterday's Vlogmas, I shared with you my favorite things, and in today's Vlogmas, I'm going to share with you my favorite beauty products of 2018. These are not necessarily like new products to the market. They are products that I have used for most of the year. Some of them I've just found in 2018. Some of them I had used before that, but I wanted to share them with you because I often get asked like, what are my favorite beauty products? And so here they are. We're gonna start with lip products. Okay, so I may have a little bit of a problem. These are lip butters and they are by NYX Cosmetics and they are from the drugstore. They used to be really cheap. They used to be like $3 each, and I think they're like up to $5 or $6, which I know is not that much, but they have definitely gone up. So I try to catch them on sale. Sometimes like Walgreens will have a sale. Sometimes it's like buy two, get one free or something like that. As you can see, I have a range of colors. I can read them to you. Madeline, Eclair, Vanilla, Cream Pie, Praline, and Tiramisu. I think, gosh, Tiramisu is probably my favorite. It's one of the ones I've used the longest, but I do kind of feel like I use more of like the pinks in the summer and then the kind of more brown colors in the fall and the winter. They're just great. You can wear them alone. They're not super sticky, or you can layer them on top of lipstick. But if you have not tried these, definitely pick them up, and I just really like them. Moving on, also in lip are these. These are by the brand Fresh. I get these at Ulta. No, I get these at Sephora. I don't know if Ulta has them actually. They might only be at Sephora. But this is my favorite one, and it's actually like, it's melted. But they are, I'll put it on for you. Look at that color. Like, it actually has nice color. They have an SPF of 15. They are a little bit waxy, so it is like putting more like a chapstick on than like a gloss. But the berry is my favorite one. And then I just picked up, they had like a little, they're $25, which is, I know, a little bit pricey, but they really last a long time. I would say, well, I have quite a few of them, so I don't use the same one every time, but I would say they last for like 6 months to a year. I just picked up, they had this like little trio, and it was like $25 for the trio, and they are in the color Sugar Tulip, which that one's not my favorite. I like this one, which is Sugar Rose. I've been wearing that one a lot. It's a nice sheer color as well. And then this one, which is Petal. That's a nice neutral as well. So these make great stocking stuffers, but if you have not tried these, I highly recommend it. And if you can get there before the holidays, the Sephora has like the trio. They had a couple different ones, but this is the one that I picked, but it gives you a nice chance to try different colors and try them out. For a very, very long time, I was a huge fan of Benefit's Gimme Brow. They discontinued it for a while. They had some formula issues, I think, and so I had to find an alternative, and I found this, which is by NYX, and it is the Tinted Brow Mascara. That's what the wand looks like. I actually did a drugstore dupe video about this and Benefit's Gimme Brow, and I didn't really notice a difference between the two, and actually I've continued to buy this because this is available at the drugstore. I get it at Walgreens, and it's like really cheap, which is always nice. I think Benefit's Gimme Brow, is it 18? Is it 24? And you get a smaller tube. I think this one's like 6. I use it every day in my brows. I don't really have to fill my brows in, except for like right here. They're a little bit sparse, and so I just use this. It is not like tacky. You can still get your fingers through there. Like Anastasia's brow stuff is like super hardcore, like putting hairspray in your brows. This is not like that at all. I really love it, and if you need something just to kind of shape your brows and fill them in slightly, this is what you need. Next is an eye cream. This is also by the brand Fresh, and it is the Black Tea Age Delay Eye Concentrate. It is a tiny little jar. This stuff is not cheap. I think it's $64 for the little jar. at Sephora. I just actually got this one a few days ago because I was out of it. This stuff does last forever. You just need a tiny little dot. I use it morning and night, and I just use my ring finger and just dot it underneath my eye and up above. I really feel like it's thick, and I feel like it's thick enough to really do a good job moisturizing, but it's not super thick that I do use a primer, but I can still put my eyeshadow on, and it's not super slick and doesn't stay on. So I really like this stuff. I do feel like it does make a difference. I feel like a lot of eye creams like say they reduce wrinkles and reduce lines. I feel like this one actually does it. So I've been using this. I think I bought it for the first time, I feel like last January or so, but it's definitely a winner. Next is this stuff, which has been a total game changer. It is by the brand Dr. Jart, and it is Seco Pear Tiger Grass Color Correcting Treatment. It is by Dr. Jart. It is the Seco Pear Derma Green Solution Tiger Grass Color Correcting Treatment. Let me show you the inside, because it's green. Like, it is green. And you're probably thinking, she puts that on her face, but do you see how it's like brown on the outside? I think that when it gets exposed to air, maybe it changes colors. I got this right around the first of the year, and for a while I wasn't using it correctly. I'd put lotion on, and then I'd put this on, and it just felt like I had a lot on my face. And I was reading through the comments on the Sephora site, I think, one day, and people said that they used it in the morning, like instead of a moisturizer, and that made all the difference. So I just have like a tinted moisturizer on today. I'm very fortunate. I do not have to wear a lot of foundation. I am just blessed with even blemish-free most of the time skin, and so I like this because it's color correcting. So any like redness or spots that you have, it evens them out. And you can actually, like, a lot of times I just use this with some powder, and I don't even have to wear makeup, and it's just good. I mean, it just, like, it does exactly what it says it does. It just evens out your skin color, and it makes it for just an even surface, an even colored surface for you to apply your makeup. I've used it underneath like a full cover foundation, and it works beautifully. So this is pricey as well. You can sometimes find the little jars. They have a smaller jar as well, but like I said, I've had this for about a year, and I have about a third of it left, and I do use it every day, so it does last a while. Okay, only 2 more items, I promise. Next is this moisturizer. It is by the brand First Aid Beauty. This has a scent. Honeysuckle, not my favorite. Yeah, not my favorite, but it's fine. I'll show you the inside. It's just a nice sheer moisturizer. It's super, super light. It definitely can be worn underneath foundation. I use it morning and night. I've actually used it on my hands many times. It's just pure. It says no parabens, no harsh chemicals, safe for sensitive skin, allergy tested, free of artificial fragrances. If you have dry skin, or even if you live in a climate where in the winter you get dry skin, this stuff is the stuff you need. Last but certainly not least is this, and I cut the top off of it. This is O'Keeffe's Working Hands, and it is the hand cream. And the reason why I cut the top off of it, and I do this with all of these kind of plastic tubes, is that you get to a point where you can't get any more out, yet there's still a ton of product in there. So I just will cut them off, and then I will kind of dip my finger in there and pull it out. Living in a cool climate where it snows, I never had this problem before I lived here, but in the winter, my hands get so cracked, so dry. They actually crack and they bleed, and it is extremely painful. I have tried so many lotions, I have tried so many different things, and this is the only stuff that works. It doesn't have the best scent, and it is pretty thick. See? And I just put it on, and it's actually non-greasy really, even though it's pretty thick. Once you rub it in, it just doesn't make it greasy. It actually makes them kind of tacky, but not in a bad way. It fills in those cracks, whatever it does. I put it on right before I go to sleep every night. And so far this year, I've only had 2 flare-ups where my skin cracked and bled. It is amazing. It is amazing. And it's actually pretty cheap. I get it at Target, and I think it's like $5. They also have it in like the canister. I don't like the canister as much. I feel like it's thicker and maybe a little bit greasier. This works out better for me, and I can put this in my purse very easily. So if you have cracked, dry hands, this stuff really does work. Those are my favorite beauty products of 2018. Tell me in the comments below if any of them are your favorites as well, or if you have a favorite that you think that I should try. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. I would love for you to subscribe if you have not already. I post videos every day during Vlogmas, which is half over. Otherwise, it's every Tuesday and Friday. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you tomorrow. Bye!